collision of small Christian schools goes down tonight inside the Furnace, where a short-handed Temple Christian squad enters to challenge cross-city rivals Mansfield Christian in a matchup for bragging rights and seeding in the OCSAA tournament. Join us for live and free girls high school hoops from the great basketball city of Mansfield, taking over your smartphones, TVs, PCs, and everything else that has internet. Next.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you begin your journey to financial success. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Both Temple Christian and Mansfield Christian are laced up and ready for round ball as our live and free coverage of Lady Flames versus the Crusaders starts right here and now. This is the Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers pregame. I'm Brian Skronsky, joined by Travis Berardi, and talking about some local roots here tonight, Travis. So two teams with more than just a victory on the line. Of course, you want those bragging rights to say, hey, we got that dub, baby, and you didn't.
Well, you know, you have the Mansfield Senior Madison Cross-City rivalry, but don't forget the Temple Christian, Mansfield Christian cross-city rivalry. And as you alluded to earlier, this has OCSAA seeding up for grabs. Both teams only 3 losses, so you know both teams right now they're off to a decent start.
And Mansfield Christian has a lot back, coming off of their second straight championship season in that OCSAA tournament, as you alluded to. And our very own Hayden Gray just spoke with the head coach of the Flames, Megan Young, to break down what her thoughts are about tonight's contest.
All right, I'm here with Megan Young, head coach for the Lady Flames. Megan, I was over at your game on Saturday against Lucas. It really came down to the wire there. What were you able to take away from that game? No positive notes to take moving forward?
Just that the girls didn't give up. They kept positive attitudes the whole time. They knew things they needed to work on each quarter, and they set goals for that. We were able to attain every goal but one, which was, of course, winning. So just to see them just persevere and just to keep playing hard. It was a physical game. They don't love physical contact a whole lot, so just to see them still go out there and play hard was good.
And certainly offensively and defensively, you know, the whole team, I certainly thought played well Saturday, well enough to win, but two in particular, Abby Little and Alexis Ripple, have really been doing a nice job for you. What do those ladies bring to the table for you guys as a team?
Just a high energy. Alexis is just a natural born leader out there. She just has an eye for the court. She's a good captain for our team. she's just an encourager. She sees things out on the court that not everybody always sees, and even I sometimes, where she's able to help just add things and help us adjust on things that we need to do. And then Abby's just super athletic. She's good at reading the floor as well. She's really good at reading getting the passing lanes and able to get those steals out. And she can play a tight defense without fouling a whole lot, so it's good for her.
All right, well, good luck tonight, Coach. All right, we'll send it back to you.
So the Lady Flames ready for action tonight. They're going to be without one of their top scorers, though, in the middle tonight in Kalia Jones. So we'll see how they're able to develop an inside game without her. But Temple Christian also shorthanded tonight. They're going to be missing their top performer in Evie Day. And that's a conversation that our Hayden Gray just had with their head coach, Tim McClure, about trying to get by without their best player.
All right, I'm down here on the floor with head coach McClure for Temple Christian. Coach, talked earlier with our own Brian Skronsky about the past 3 seasons. So far, you felt like the first couple weren't as competitive as you could be, but this year you have some different feelings. What's different this year? Why do you feel competition's at a higher level?
Sure. We worked really hard in the summer. We went to a camp, played lots of games, and I got 8 girls out of my 11 to come to the camp. We did a lot of stuff in the off season. Had a lot of stuff they did at home, dribbling, shooting exercises. I feel the girls really worked hard this summer, and we've definitely improved. We're just trying to get up to the level where we can compete with teams like Mansfield Christian.
Certainly, and then obviously we talked about just briefly, one of the top scorers for your team, Evie Day, out tonight. What do you have to do differently this evening? Do you need to be more balanced, get more people involved to make up for that?
Yeah. Well, we've got a good sub that we can put in for Evie. She's about 5'9". She's a post player that we've been developing. Her name's Rachel McKenzie. Those are some big shoes to fill, though, that's for sure. We look forward to this game every year, and it's really disappointing that we can't have her. But I heard the opponent has one out too, so maybe it's a trade. But we need Rachel to step up as well as everyone else to kind of fill in for that void.
All right, well, thank you and good luck tonight, Coach.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll see you.
You've heard from both head coaches. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into some of the top players tonight, Travis, and shine the spotlight directly on the beast for Mansfield Christian, that is Alexis Ripple. This is a true, to use a baseball term, since I know that that's your bread and butter, five-tool player.
Absolutely. Last year, a second-team All-Mid-Buckeye Conference honoree, and also an honorable mention All-District honoree last year. 13 points per game, almost 4 rebounds per game, 3 assists, 2 steals per game. She is one of the main leaders of this squad that looks to build off of a very successful season last year.
She's definitely going to be a key for Mansfield Christian tonight. For us, our keys to the game for the Lady Flames, I feel like, it's just in their name, baby. You got to bring the heat. And what that means is get after Temple Christian defensively, full court. That's what they like to do. They like to create some chaos, turn defense into offense. Really feel like they need to turn up the pressure tonight.
And then mine is spread the wealth. Tonight you have 5 players that average over 5 points per game. Yet it's really tough for a defense to guard 5 players when you're on. So if they can spread the wealth, get points from everybody, they'll probably come out with the W.
And I'm going with the exact opposite key for Temple Christian here on the road tonight. If Mansfield Christian brings the heat defensively, I feel like the Crusaders just got to keep it cool, man. Have some poise out there. Don't let the pressure burst your pipes. Keep possession of the basketball. Be strong with it on your dribble drives, and they're going to be okay.
And I think Temple Christian pack the paint. Force Mansfield Christian to take some outside shots. If they have an off night, you're going to be really, really solid when it comes to that defensively. So pack the paint, make them shoot those long-distance shots.
Meet the starting lineups for both squads. Beginning with Temple Christian coming in on the road tonight again without their stud Day in the middle, who averages 15 points and 7 rebounds. Rachel McKenzie will replace her. Mia Smith going to be in the middle. Ashlyn Nepschild joins her with Malia Kurtz, the leading scorer on the floor tonight, and Michaela Westbrook. And for Mansfield Christian, who wins the opening tip, it'll be Auburn Mayer, Anna Sparks, Abby Little, Noelle Bear, and Alexis Ripple.
And speaking of Mayer, got underneath the defense quick, got the easy open shot, 2-0 Lady Flames, and a quick timeout already by Temple Christian.
12 seconds in.
Gave up the easy bucket, and then Mansfield Christian with a quick full court press really threw Temple Christian off, and they were close to getting the 5-second call. So I think that's the fastest I've ever seen a timeout here in a game.
I'm with you. I don't know that you see too many that come just 12 seconds in, so give some credit to Coach McClure if he's already recognized something that he wants to make sure that his girls are aware of. That was a beautifully executed play, though, right off of the opening tip. Backdoor cut buckets. Start things off for Auburn Mayer. Going to restart here. They inbounded a couple seconds too early.
Yeah, some of these scoreboards, you know, they get that 30-second clock. You can't turn it off before it goes off, so. No harm, no foul. We're back. And a full court trapping defense by the Lady Flames.
And McKenzie, who typically comes off the bench for them, has to bring it across the timeline. And here they go, initiating the offense. Little nearly shot in there and disrupted that one as a 3 ball. No good for Kurtz.
But they get the offensive board.
Yeah, the long one's going to give them a second chance at this one.
Extended 2-3 zone by the Lady Flames. It just takes quick ball movement. If you do that, you're going to be in problems all night.
Ripple ripping and running from end to end. Now another interception. Left-handed shot, no good off the backboard for Sparks.
I think they're going to get Ripple with an over-the-back call. Should take a look at the replay of the steal and bucket. You got to have quick ball movement. You can't just, keep it over your head for 5 seconds looking at the person you're going to throw it to, because it's going to be intercepted 9 times out of 10.
Good job of evading the pressure initially by Westbrook, but then the double team came. And a tie-up. Mayer actually stepped out of bounds, so it'll be back over to the Crusaders.
So not the start for Temple Christian that you wanted.
One.
3 turnovers already here in the first minute and a half.
See who's going to step up and produce some offense for them tonight without their 15-point per game score. It's going to be Ripple with her second steal already. Alexis steps up for a 3, comes up short. And the rebound secured by Smith.
Got the open look.
Straight away off target from Malaya Kurtz. So 4-zip the count so far on our Mechanics Bank scoreboard. Mansfield Christian scoring off of a defensive play on their last 2. This was the young lady who got the points.
Oh, nice take.
Got in tight, though, claimed it off the backboard, but Little shoots in and cashes in for 2 off the theft.
Lady Flames all 6 points off of turnovers here. That's the deficit right now for Temple Christian.
Nepschild down to the corner with Smith. Chased off the line this time is Kurtz. Ooh, and a blocked shot. Auburn Mayer got a piece of that one into the hands of Little.
Nice pass.
Backside buckets. Great offense and Bear with the basket.
Nearly another turnover. They got to get across the timeline. They can't.
And that was what Tim McClure told me before the game was going to be the biggest challenge for them, is just breaking the press. He felt like if they can get into the half-court game, they're pretty comfortable getting through some sets, but can they consistently initiate their offense without trouble? So far, the answer, an emphatic no.
Nice open look.
Ripple not going to get the soft bounce. Kept in bounds, Mayer down on the block. In amongst the trees and drawing the foul is Sparks.
Nice solid take to the hole. Draws the foul right underneath the bucket. Lady Flames with the chance to take a 10-0 lead to start out.
Anna looking for her first point of the night. Averages 9 per contest. Front iron with the first offering. And splits the pair. So Lady Flames stick with the 1-2-1-1 pressure. And why not? It's been super effective so far. Westbrook this time, though, passing out of trouble. Launching from the corner, but coming up short, though, with Smith.
It was a good look finally for Temple Christian. Skip pass, extra pass. Open look, just couldn't fall.
MC looking to break into double digits. Mayer off the hesitation floater, and it falls.
Oh, an unforced error, though. The 7th turnover already by Temple Christian.
It's almost 2 a minute. So the Lady Flames defense right now, turning up the heat, man.
And offensively, they've been spreading the wealth. 5 players already on the scorebook.
Ripple spins, goes right down Main Street to the left hand. Little with the offensive rebound. She goes up strong with the left and tapped out of bounds. Last touch by McKenzie.
That's the 3rd time already in this game that a Mansfield Christian Flame has just been able to weave through 5 defenders and get a look at the bucket.
Nice feed into the interior. 2nd time won't be the charm for the basket, but Sparks headed back to the free throw line.
Sparks 1 of 2 from the line here in the first quarter.
And she'll push the Lady Flames up to a dozen. Mansfield Christian trying to bounce back from that loss against Lucas on Saturday. Bit of an upset, too, down there in the Cub Cave. But so far, it's been all MC here on their home surface and playing some more outstanding defense. As Ripple comes away with the basketball, yet another turnover. Little goes inside.
Wow, that's a nice take by Little.
Ducks through for the layup.
It was a little hesitation to start, got her defender off of her, then she was able to go wrap around and get the look.
Threading the needle with the pass to McKenzie. And the sophomore center is fouled. So a chance for the first points of the night for the Crusaders.
Foul's going to go against Bear, her first, team's second.
Rachel makes good on the first. And a friendly roll on the road.
Crusaders finally on the board here with 3 minutes left in the opening quarter.
Still consent, sitting in that half-court man-to-man. Ripple kind of forced that one up, but showing off a nice soft touch.
Sometimes you just need a little luck to get it to go into the hoop.
Crusaders looking a little bit stagnant here offensively.
Yeah, they need quicker passes. They need to hold the ball maybe 1 or 2 seconds and then look. It forces the defense to move around, and that's what opens up some looks for you guys.
Flames back, heading to the other end. Great find from Little to Mayer. And a timeout taken by Temple Christian.
That's just selfless passing right there. She could have taken it up to the hole. Instead, finds Mayer open for the bucket.
Well, so far the keys to success for Mansfield Christian, they're checking the boxes big time. 17-point lead here in the first quarter, and a lot of it just the defense is turning in to buckets at the other end.
Yeah, they forced 9 turnovers already, and Temple Christian, other than 2 free throws, they have not gotten anything going on the offensive end. Like you said, they've looked stagnant here in the first 6 minutes of this game.
Yeah, some of their off-ball movement, well, is lack thereof. A lot of standing in the corners right now, so that's cool if you're a knockdown shooter and you're just waiting for a kick out to put up the shots, but we haven't seen anybody yet connect from downtown. Perhaps the fortunes will change for Temple Christian as they ease into the night, but it's going to be tough against this Flames defense who, at least now, sitting back, they're going to pick up in the half court.
Kind of calling off the Dogs right now, up 17 points. And you're allowed to do that with just what you've been able to do in the half court as well, forcing those turnovers.
Mackenzie's got the only 2 points so far for the Crusaders, missed her jumper. But another theft, Smith gave it up. Mayer with the takeaway, pushing it ahead, and it's easy buckets for the Flames. Sparks now up to 5 points.
That was a nice job by Reagan Standridge to kind of seal off the defender and let Sparks get the open look to the hole.
So the Crusaders with another giveaway, and they are compiling now in this opening quarter. Mansfield Christian looking like they're the defending, 2-time defending OCSAA tournament champions at this point.
Yeah, counting their tournament wins, over 20 victories for the squad last year. Their only 2 losses in Mid-Buckeye Conference play were to Loudonville, a powerhouse year in and year out. They were able to defeat Lucas twice last year. They had a 3-game winning streak until Saturday when Lucas finally got the best of them, but they're riding a very good run of about a year and a half with this squad.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, last season they set the school record for most W's in 1 year. So Coach Megan Young got the ball rolling in a positive direction for this program. Got a few assistants now, too, available to her. I know at very first that it was just kind of her and her husband, John Mark, who has been able to take more of a back seat. Real busy with his business ventures, so Megan's been able to bring on a couple of assistants, and it's worked out really well, having Jody Mayer, Joanna Rifle, and then Allie Hostetler joining the mix.
Not only that, they were able to get a OHSAA tournament win last year as well in the sectional, so turning this this team around. Their last sectional championship,
1995, I believe, right?
Yeah, 1995.
That's their one and only.
Yeah, their one and only. So hopefully, you know, if not this year, they still have a lot of youth on this squad that they can build for next year, but looking pretty good here tonight.
They're up 19, and they're going to get the basketball back as Mackenzie called for the double dribble.
12 turnovers by Temple Christian here. And a lot of unforced ones as well.
Opportunity to hold for the final shot as Mayer slings it to Little. She's going to step right into a jumper. Tipped out into the hands of Ripple. Right place, right time. And that's going to take us to the end of one. All MC here inside of the furnace. Sizzling out to a 21-point cushion.
John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. we believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Boy, what a start for Mansfield Christian to tip things off here on their home surface cross-city rivalry. And this is how they closed out the opening quarter. Just a nice tap out to Alexis Ripple, who's having a great start, and her team's on top 23-2.
And they've marked off both keys of the game for them so far. They picked up the heat. They forced 12 turnovers, and 5 players have been put into the scorebook thus far. So spreading the wealth, turning up the heat, check and check.
For Temple Christian, had an opportunity to eavesdrop a little bit on Tim McClure's huddle there at the end of the quarter. Just be strong with the basketball, basically, was the message. They're sitting back in a half-to-half, half-court man-to-man, I should say, rather now. So they just need to kind of ease into the ball game in terms of getting their confidence levels up. Don't force things.
That was a better offensive set to start off, at least. They were running the weave. They were moving around. They weren't staying in one place. And they got a shot off and almost was able to hit off of that. So if they can continue to do that, they'll get some more open looks.
Smith walks it into the forecourt. Now it looks like they are going to continue to go with the weave. Nepshield attacking through the middle. That one drifted on her out of her hand.
But another open look.
Back-to-back quality possessions. And Ripple getting some space, tipped out into the hands of Westbrook for the rebound.
Pressing the case, got the bucket.
The first made field goal of the night for Temple Christian.
Mia Smith got the rebound and just took off. Beat her defender, got the layup.
So Temple Christian with a 2-0 advantage here in the second. Lady Flames with some excellent ball movement right now. Trying to find the soft spot in the defense.
That's exactly what you want to do against the zone. You continue to move it, skip it, it moves that defense. You'll finally get an open shot after 2-3 passes.
Down on the block, Ripple over the left shoulder. Friendly hop.
The one-handed hook.
Seems like the middle of the floor has been open for Temple Christian the last couple of possessions if they're able to attack off the bounce. Quick hands that time from Noel Bear. Came up with the block shot. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Noel. Looked like that could have gone either way. Kurtz with the extended arm.
It's going to be Bears' second foul.
Ball tips by a little. Stay down here.
Temple Christian running their box.
Yeah, I got a great clip of the audio from Tim McClure. We've got the microphone down at midcourt, so picking up some fun sounds to the game on both sides.
Little's going to be called with the foul. Team's 5th.
So for Temple Christian, if they continue to be aggressive on offense and they can get into the bonus, there is an opportunity for them to try to, eat away at this deficit. Only down by 21 points with still 2.5 quarters to go, and there's the middle of the lane like I was talking about. Wide open for Kurtz, but she could not come away with 2 points.
Nice defense down there by Maya Smith. Deflects it out of bounds.
Substitution brings Mayer back onto the floor along with Anna Sparks. Skip pass here near side. Coppister with the pass. Now they swing it back to her. And the open J comes up short. Anna with the offensive board.
Ooh, big screen.
So a couple of big offensive rebounds will put Reagan Stanridge on the free throw line.
The Lady Flames dominating the offensive glass here thus far. Had 2 chances there.
Reagan puts up just under 6 points per game. It's her first here tonight. Kayla Rader now in. Getting her first action so far of this evening. How about Sparks dominating underneath? And she just wants it a little bit more. She's inside amongst 3 girls in purple jerseys and just going up a couple extra levels above.
It's just about wanting it more down there. When you're rebounding, no box out, just standing around, and it's all about who wants it more. It's been Mansfield Christian the last couple possessions. 5 offensive rebounds in 2 possessions.
Kurtz pushes that one up, saved inbounds, athletic play by Smith. But it's going to end up with Mansfield Christian. Everyone stampeding down to this end. Opposite side blocks and another offensive board and a putback by Stanridge.
She's been playing very good basketball here the last couple possessions, but on the other end,
swish, swish. Rachel McKenzie showing off the nice touch. Back to a 22-point game.
6-5 Temple Christian here in the second quarter, though.
Since the Lady Flames have elected to sit back and pick up half-court man-to-man or with their zone look, Temple Christian has been doing much better offensively, but they cannot keep the Flames off the glass. Look at this. Just crushing them inside. But the ball comes loose, and they'll hold them without points. Chance to again chip away here with the bucket.
Got to give it up. There you go. Fast ball movement. That's the only way it's going to get an open look for you.
Sky ball clings out there from Smith. And it's going to go all the way out of bounds on the far side. Substitution now for Temple Christian. We'll see Kaylin Richards for the first time in the contest, 5'6" sophomore. Just want to make you guys aware, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we love hearing from you. Love seeing Reagan Stanridge do work inside, but drop us a comment on either platform and you just might make it on tonight's Fan Zone. Love to know where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Anytime something cool happens, drop us a comment. Let us know how you feel.
That was a great offensive set last time by Mansfield Christian. Quick ball movement, had the open look inside, got it to her, easy bucket.
Stanridge has some good size on the interior. Tough shot, kind of a push shot there from Rader. And now Sparks, deep two.
It's a good shooting stroke by her. Nothing but net.
And the student section here for MC digging it. As a traveling violation goes against Richard and the ball back over to Mansfield Christian.
Only, I believe, the third turnover in the second quarter, so Temple Christian's settled in now despite being outscored 23-2 in the opening quarter.
It's been much more competitive here in the second stanza. Mayer dribbles baseline, good help, but Sparks dashing through the lane.
Great job. Driving to the hole, bringing that extra defender out, kicking to the open person.
Jumper short, but the rebound right back to McKenzie. Now Nepschild through the middle of the court, off the back iron. Here comes Sparks with the rebound. She's got 9 points. Mayer pulls the trigger. Swish, swish.
She was so close on her last 2 attempts, you had to think one of them was going to fall, and it finally did.
McKenzie with an answer back at the other end. And filling in nicely so far for every day. She's got 6 of the 8 Lady Crusader points. That ball airballed, but right into the hands of Capister. And we are headed into the half. Strong showing by Mansfield Christian here tonight on their home floor. 37-8 is their lead. Temple Christian look better, though, in the second quarter. We'll see what kind of answers they have in the third. Stick around for the Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers halftime. We'll have some stats, analysis, and get you ready for quarter number 3. Watching live and free Girls Hoops on a Tuesday night, exclusively on the OH Report.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you begin your journey to financial success. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Halftime here inside of the Furnace, and it's a big margin on the board right now. 29-point cushion for Mansfield Christian. I'm Brian. This is Travis, and that was a good performance in that first half by MC. They came out, they flexed on them early on. They showed that they were the dominant team, and especially if they want to get into the full court pressure game. After that, kind of put their foot a little bit off of the pedal, played a little bit gentler, and Temple Christian had a little bit better showing in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're able to move the ball a little bit more, and it's not all the defense of Mansfield Christian in that second quarter. It was more also Temple Christian moving.
Sure.
I saw them just standing around in that first quarter, not doing much, holding the ball for 5-6 seconds, getting guarded, turning the ball over. In that second quarter, you saw them moving it around, taking only 1-2 seconds before letting the ball go, and they also drove to the bucket a few times and got some looks off of that.
So offense for them, much more positive outlook. After a rough first quarter where they turned it over double-digit times, Mansfield Christian cashed in on a bunch of those as well. And the Lady Flames, you can tell that they've got a decent collection of talent where they bring in girls off the bench that can handle the basketball. They've got decent size as well on the interior, Travis. So I think that there's a lot to smile about if you're a fan of the Lady Flames. Yeah. And most of these girls going to be back next season too. Aubrey Mayer, the lone real top contributor on the team, is going to be graduating. So I think that it's really cool to see what Megan Young's been able to do in her time here with Mansfield Christian, developing a program that when she took over, I don't believe they even had enough girls for for the JV team, so plenty of competition, at least on their own roster out there, and they've been able to turn into a real fun, exciting team.
And they're doing it tonight also without Kylie Jones, one of their other main scorers, averaging 6.7 points per game, 5 rebounds per game. But everybody else making up for those rebounds. I think they have at least 10 offensive rebounds, and that came on, I think, 4 possessions. They have just been dominating the paint pretty much on both sides of the glass, and that's one of the main reasons why they're up 37-8 here at the half.
Let's take a look at the first half stats presented by Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. And lopsided as it can be, 16-3 field goals. The rebounding obviously swaying heavy in favor of Mansfield Christian, who's just won every statistical category tonight.
Yeah, it's just lopsided. I mean, Mansfield Christian showing they're the better squad tonight, causing so much havoc in that first quarter. Second quarter is where we had all 3 field goals. Temple Christian hitting their 2 free throws in the first. And then the Lady Flames just taking care of business. They forced 14 turnovers. They've rebounded 22-9. Not a lot of fouls on both sides, so it's clean on that end at least. But, you know, we're to the part where let's see if Temple Christian can get something going, but just to make this a respectable game.
Rachel McKenzie does have 6 points to lead the way for the Lady Crusaders. 6 of their 8 right now at this point. Much more balanced scoring attack on the other side. 9 points each for both Mayer and Sparks, leading the charge for MC. And let's jump into the old time machine, go back and take a look at the first and only Queens of the Hardwood, and a couple of different Lady Flames participating in that game. One of them graduated, of course, Elle Schmidt's number 20 there in the white, but Alexis Ripple, an all-star for us. As a youngster, just a sophomore last season.
I mean, having played in this game with the experience.
Facts.
Was she the one I tried taking the charge on?
Oh, I don't remember yet. Well, we'll have to run that back.
Look that up.
I'm sure she'd remember.
I think it was a charge, by the way, but they called a block on that, and that's what got me taken out of the game. But Queens of the Hardwood, I'm looking forward to that this year coming up as well. But the Lady Flames, well represented last year, and you think with the scores they have this year, they'll be represented once again.
So we're just about 30 seconds away from third quarter action here. Inside of the Furnace, decent crowd on hand. I like that we've got a student section formed for the Mansfield Christian side. A lot of the players on the boys basketball team out here.
And one of them, multiple cartwheels during the halftime festivities, went from one end to the other. So, you know, I actually think it's Jacob Shoemaker, one of the seniors on the board. So showing off his cartwheel skills at the half.
Yeah, some of these athletes, there he is, taking a nice big drink, and he earned it, baby. It was about 8-10 cartwheels down the floor. Great form. Obviously, he's got a little bit of gymnastics in his background, and he earned that big handful of popcorn he stole from his friend right there. So big shout out to the halftime entertainment. He actually got a standing ovation from a lot of us.
Yeah. Do you think you or I could do that? Even when we were younger?
Well, we were trying to send you down to see if you wanted to follow it up with a little encore, and we didn't get big league on the floor.
Do you want me to be in shape to be able to, call games and do highlights for the next 3 weeks? Because if I did that,
you're normally just sitting.
No chance.
I think if you broke a leg, you'd be okay, Trav. We've got some crutches back at the studio. Anyways, here we are, third quarter action
with ball.
Another offensive rebound, just adding to their totals. That one rims in and out for Mayer. And loose ball foul is going to go against MC. Kurtz with a nice block out that time.
Foul's going to be the first against Mayer. And Temple Christian will get its first look.
Nepshield picked up at half court, now draws the double team. Tries to dribble her way out of pressure.
That'll be a kick. Triple team there, but once again, nobody was moving from Temple Christian. Yeah, they were on the sides, but they weren't coming to the ball. You need to come to the ball when you see somebody in trouble, then get it off to the open person. That'll be a double dribble.
Nepshield trying to do a little bit too much with the basketball, trying to evade the pressure with the dribble. Didn't find an open teammate, and it cost them. And the Flames go right down on the block. Ripple missed the shot, though. And here is Mansfield with the rebound, racing back the other way.
Good look by Temple Christian, able to save it as well.
Yeah, athletic play by Westbrook to keep it into the field of play. And here's the triple, well off the mark that time from Kurtz. Want to say what's up to Wesley Corser out there watching from Mansfield, cheering on the Flames. Enjoying the game on our live and free Facebook feed. And we want to hear from everybody else that's out there watching. Let us know how you taking in the action tonight. Again, the Crusaders pushing ahead, and they'll get an easy bucket out of it. Michaela Westbrook with her first points.
They get the steal, push it ahead, and score off the fast break.
And it's amazing what getting a bucket like that can do. You see Michaela now sitting down defensively, a little bit more pep in her step.
Just takes one ball to go through the net to get some confidence on your squad.
Loose ball out of bounds. It'll stay down here with Mansfield Christian. And looks like Temple probably going to be content to allow them to chuck up some threes. Lady Flames have not shot it great from downtown.
That was one of the keys of the game early on. Pack the paint. Make them shoot those outside threes.
Because we know, obviously, when they get on the interior, a lot of dangerous shooters for Mansfield Christian, as Bear overshoots that one. Oh, how about that read? Keeping it in bounds is Bear. Nepshield able to track it down.
And she read that like a cornerback. Right off the quarterback's eyes, went for the pick.
Westbrook puts it in between the double team. Kurtz misses the shot, tipped into the hands of Mayer.
Yeah, Temple Christian taking some shots a little bit further out than their comfort zone and missing short. But that's the only look they're able to get right now.
Beautiful skip pass, shot missed, but the rebound to Bear. And Sparks has really been working it inside.
It's going to go against Kurtz, her second. Sparks 3 of 4 from the line so far tonight. And there's the jinx.
Nobody does it better than you, Mr. Berardi.
Indeed.
Anna comes up short on the second one. And then the follow-up not available as well for Ripple. So 27-point game. Little, though, picks the pocket. Down to the other end. That won't fall either. So the lid remains on the bucket. Not sure how Abby was able to come up with that, as the long two finds its way through for Sparks.
And we're going to get a timeout by the Lady Crusaders. Down 29 here as we approach the midway point of the third.
Be interesting to see what kind of answers they're able to try to develop. I think that their offensive game plan has significantly improved from the beginning of the game, obviously with Mansfield Christian sitting back in a half-court set. Been able to get a little bit more confident. They're moving the basketball effectively. Sometimes it's all just about making shots, and right now it's been a bit of a problem for Temple Christian, of course, sitting on 10 points. Haven't seen them run very often. That's their only transition bucket tonight.
You've seen them think they get an open look, take one dribble, pull up, then shoot from distance instead of maybe taking it to the hole. Draw some fouls. You have nothing to lose right now. You're down 29 points. You might as well try and take it to the hole. If you turn it over, you turn it over, but at least you're trying to take it to get the open look.
So I believe it's going to be Temple Christian basketball out of this timeout. And typically, this is when you have your highest rate of success He just drew it up, talked things over with Coach, got a nice little breather. We'll see if execution is at a nice high level for the Lady Crusaders on this possession.
However, that wasn't the case in overtime last night up at Hathaway Brown. Blazers had a couple chances out of a timeout, the end of regulation and in overtime, were unable to succeed due to that defense from Magnificat.
It's going to be half-court man-to-man for Mansfield Christian. And they're going to get a tip ball. Somehow, Nepshield comes away with it.
Nice backdoor cut.
Beautiful basketball. Kurtz, the recipient of the setup.
And that was the second time in that possession that she did make that backdoor cut. The first one, she kind of stopped and almost got turned over. And then that second time, she actually went right at the bucket and scored.
Flames move it side to side. Mayer from the foul line. Off target with the jumper. Tie up. Ripple with Kurtz. And possession arrow says the girls in purple will keep it. Nepshield, nice low dribble. Kinsey had to go to the floor, dribbles her way up.
Oh, but then she picked it up, and that's not what you want to do in the corner. Back to that weave. That's
Smith.
A smart idea.
Yeah, Smith's just going to reset the offense here. Spins comes near side now to the hands of Nepshield. The backdoor is available if they can execute on the pass. Good hands by Alexis Ripple. The ball to Bear. End-to-end hard foul. A little bit of a grimace on her face as she's helped up. Nice speed showcased here by Noel on our Frito-Lay replay. And an aggressive foul that time by Nepshield.
It wasn't when she went up for the swipe, it was afterwards. I think she got a leg in at her and kicked her in the shin.
How many long rebounds have we seen belong to Mansfield Christian tonight, and they cash in for a deuce. Noel now with 5 points.
30-point lead now for the Lady Flames.
It's their largest of the night. Ball loose and kept in bounds.
19th turnover now for Temple Christian.
Little with the skip pass, now the lob. Ripple from the short corner. Gets her own miss. Another offensive rebound.
They've got to be close to 15 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, 2 more on this possession.
Quick pass. Look, just look at that passing. Gets the open look.
Got Temple Christian, their heads just spinning like tops. Doesn't result in any points for MC, but a crisp possession nonetheless. Smith goes around Mayer. Now has to pick up her dribble.
Nice pass.
Yeah, actually, I think that was a shot from Kurtz. Had a lot of arc on it. And Crusaders going to catch a break. They'll hang on to the basketball down on this end as the Flames sub Anna Sparks back into the mix.
Looking for some blood, little cut. But I think we'll be able to get back here.
Love how about 3 players, when Coach Young says she's cut on her hand, they all looked at their hand like, me, Coach?
Oh.
I didn't know. Off the kick out. The lob intended that time from McKenzie. Instead, it's with Mansfield Christian. And how about Bear running the floor for the second time? She's going to get some free throws out of it.
Doing a little bit of everything tonight, running the floor, getting the offensive rebounds, hitting some big shots.
Has not been great at the foul line, though. But Noel's got one more coming, as Paige Butler gets on the floor for the first time tonight. 5'7" sophomore for Temple Christian. And a lefty 0 for 2.
But who came out with the rebound?
Yeah, remind me if you've seen this again. Yet another long rebound coming to Mansfield Christian. And it's not like they're in great placement. Temple's just kind of watching the ball off the rim a lot.
And not only that, but they're watching it take a bounce or two as well as it gets back out to the player.
MC's not killing them yet at the free throw line, though they've had their fair share of opportunities. Sparks, the lone player, in double figures on the floor. Stuck on 11, though, after an empty trip. How about the defense, though? Definitely, she's like a safety back there watching traffic switch. Traveled, though, and not much to her liking.
She got that at the highest point. Played it perfectly. But then got a little too excited as she crossed half court.
Westbrook hands off down in the corner. Here comes Nepshield. Good hustle. Creates a second chance opportunity. And now Sparks fouled on the arm. 52 seconds remaining here in the third. 30-point lead for MC in this cross-city rivalry. Temple sticking with that 2-3 zone.
Woo. Banks are open.
Then off the missed shot, Ripple with the board. Had it taken away from her. Should be an easy basket here for Temple Christian, and it will be. Mia Smith capitalizing. Four points now for Mia in the game. Mayer with the answer back at the other end. Could be the last shot here of the third.
Got the friendly bounce to go.
Good if it goes, but it comes up short, and Mansfield Christian extends their lead on top 32 as we head to the fourth.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Hit him with it, Ski.
It's money time on the OH Report. That's right, we're stacking bills here. Fourth quarter action underway, and it seems like just about all the checks have been cashed for tonight, and they all belong to Mansfield Christian, who own a 46-14 lead as we open up the final 8 minutes of regulation. And they've got the basketball. Mayer forcing that pass, though, and that's right, baby. It is money time. Everyone's favorite part of the game.
Nice job by Mia Smith there to deflect that out of bounds.
Like what we've seen from Michaela Westbrook here in the second half. The sophomore's had some nice pep in her step, and good-looking jumper that time from the short corner for Ripple. She's in the double figures.
3 scores now in the double figures for the Lady Flames. That balance, once again, proving well.
Sparks initiates the offense. She's a nice, versatile threat. Really like Anna in her junior season. She's grown a lot from last season to this. Here she is in traffic. Pass out. Good ball movement, and you see a lunge right there, open things up for the shot attempt, but it clanks off the backboard, and the rebound is corralled by Butler.
But a turnover. $22 turnovers now for Temple Christian.
Yeah, it's a big number. Coaches always want to stay under 20. Great teams try to keep it to about 12 or under. That shot finds its way through. I don't have a 0-0 on my roster.
We got some JV players getting in here. And now we are in running clock territory. 36 points. It'll remain in running clock unless Temple Christian can get this back to under 30.
Butler from the top of the key. Just gives it up to the outside. Nepshield off the drive. Now Westbrook tries the middle. And Butler off the front iron.
Nice save.
Well done by Ashland to create another possession here for TC.
And I like this possession. They tried to take it to the hole. Westbrook finally getting a good look. They had good ball movement on there. On that possession, they had an offensive rebound. They took it to the bucket, and they cash in.
We've seen the middle be soft for Mansfield Christian tonight. That seems to be the place to attack if you're the Crusaders. As that 3 ball's on the way and off the backboard. And we finally do get a jump ball called. And as mentioned, the clock's going to continue to run here with the deficit being what it is. Nepshield walking it in between the circles. Now gets a screen. Good play there.
Yep.
Yeah, Mia Smith throwing it off of Mayer.
She's a scrappy player. She tries to do it all down there. 110% whole time, too.
Wide open look. A lot of air underneath that one for Mia. And it's back to her. Hands off to Butler. Couple dribbles and picks up her bounce. Now Nepshield tipped away. Shot comes up short. Little with the rebound. So we're past the halfway point here of quarter number 4. Mansfield Christian just looking to close out this victory. It has been lopsided from the get-go, folks. If you're just joining us, MC jumped out to a double-digit lead right away. Held Temple Christian to just 2 points in the opening quarter. Had them at just 8 at the half, and They've done better to score here as of late, but MC really took it to them early on in this game as the three-pointers continue to be shot, but just cannot find their mark for TC.
Yeah, it was that first quarter that set the tone for the whole game pretty much. Mansfield Christian came out, full court press, jumped out to an early 13-0 lead and did not look back.
More crisp ball movement. Leads to a bank shot off the rim. Rebound to Nefschild, pushing the other way. Little stands her ground. Made it a tough shot.
Coming up on time for choosing the MVP, Brian. Which Lady Flame do you think deserves of that tonight?
You almost feel like it's got to be like a three-pack. I think Mayers played really well tonight. Anna Sparks might be the front runner in my mind just because of how active she's been on both sides of the floor. And then you can never take away the play of Alexis Ripple. She's just so strong and confident with the basketball, contributes well, does her job on the defensive end. So if I get a vote, I think that I would shade mine a little bit towards Anna Sparks for my MVP.
Yeah.
But maybe all three.
All three are well deserving of it.
Each in double-figure scoring tonight.
Yep. 11, 11, 10. Yeah, it's a tough one. If you had to only choose one, it's really tough.
So why don't you go ahead and drop us a comment right now on Facebook and YouTube and let us know who you would like to see join us for the MVP interview tonight, directly following this contest on our Whitaker Myers Wealth Management post-game show. So off the restart, Temple Christian with the basketball, trying to find some good juju here late in the game.
Saw somebody in the YouTube comments asking for Maddie Taylor to get in. Well, there she is with the ball. Asking you shall receive.
Taylor, number 12 in the purple uniform. Good look inside. Fast hands make the shot from Riley Little misfire.
Now under 2 to play.
Capistar controlling, taking her time, no rush here. She's got the pass in traffic, connects.
Rebecca Capistar.
Her first points of the night. Strong drive, drawing the foul, Mia Smith.
I've already said this a couple times. She's really impressed me tonight by Temple Christian.
She averages 7 per game, just has 4 right now. Can add to that, of course, here on the charity stripe. And the 5'4" sophomore, no good on the first attempt. And just does get a piece of the rim on the second. Samers wasn't looking for the pass, comes away from the pack with the basketball anyways. As that shot's on the way, won't go for Raider. Now Nefschild quickly back the other way. See if Temple Christian can get one more bucket here to end the night with some smiles. That clock's going to run down to 0, and we will see Mia on the line with a chance to add 2 more here. Or actually, I don't think they let him shoot it.
I don't know.
We're going to get official confirmation from the official here.
We're good.
So 2 untimed shots. Kind of like an untimed down.
This is the definition of just padding your stats here if you're Mia. Or dropping your shooting percentage. 2 ways to look at this.
There you
She'll
go.
cash in on the second, and that is going to be, oh, they put 3 seconds on the clock. Excuse me. That is going to be our final, though, folks. 52-17, Lady Flames burn it down here inside of the furnace. Huge performance for them. And we've still got more to come here on our Whitaker Myers post-game, including an interview with our MVP. So again, drop us a comment. Let us know who you think it should be. We'll be back right on the other side of this break.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you begin your journey to financial success. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
We are back now with our player of the game presented by Mechanics Bank. It is Anna Sparks joining me right now on stage, and you had the